Looking back, I can say I've had my fair share of technology. I was introduced to the old Apple Macintosh computers in 1997 where I got to play Oregon Trail. Yes, I was that kid who played a Game Boy and used a CD player too. Then I got to use the new and advanced Apple iMac in 1998. My teachers used overhead projectors where my classmates and I could come up and use markers on transparencies. Once I got to middle school, I heard about this new technological device called an iPod. I had to have one, so I bought the iPod Shuffle, then the iPod Color, then the iPod Nano, finally the iPod Touch. Once I got to high school, I learned about YouTube. It was a website that was always used in my classes. Projection screens were old news and laptops with adapters connected to the TV was the new thing. Teachers shared all their information on the computer with the students by simply connecting their computer to the TV. Then a projector would blow up the image from the computer to the projection screen. Upon my entrance to Ball State University, I was introduced to interactive whiteboards such as a smartboard. I have got to see professors use the document camera to show pictures and words in our textbooks. Being at Ball State, I have bought a MacBook Pro laptop, a smartphone with internet, and used a Kindle and an iPad. Like I was saying before, I was introduced to smartboards here at Ball State. So what are smartboards? A smartboard is an interactive whiteboard that uses touch detection for user input. Teachers use smartboards as an interactive tool to get the students engaged in learning new subject material. I would love to use a smartboard in my future classroom because I believe all students should have a technological way of learning rather than just using paper and pencil. I would want to incorporate my activities and lessons together by using a smartboard because I think every student needs to have a hands-on approach in the classroom. Smartboards can also help students meet the needs of various types of learners. Technology has taught me so much in this class. I learned how to create a project-based learning project such as a web quest. Technology has provided me to think outside of the box. Rather than creating basic PowerPoint slides, I had the opportunity to go above and beyond. I learned that many of the projects I created in class made me see how technology is important and always keeping me intrigued. So where am I now? Technology is something I can say is always changing. Technology has evolved so much from the time I was born till now. I never thought I would see my future students having their own iPads. It's crazy to think that students in elementary school use technology in the same way I use technology. Technology is beneficial for me for a number of reasons. So how will it benefit my future students? I now feel that I'm a more tech-savvy individual. This class has shown me how to incorporate various types of technologies in the classroom to make lessons more enriching and meaningful. I can now say that I can create a web quest for my students where they can be involved. I can have different types of lessons on a smartboard for differentiated instruction. Like I said before, technology in the classroom opens up a range of ideas for the students. They can have fun with technology and learn something too. Technology can have students use forums, blogs, and Twitter to interact with each other. My students can chat with each other about assignments and Skype with me if they have questions. I could set up a live video feed from the classroom to a child's home if they are homebound due to a terminally ill sickness. They can get all their educational needs at their home without physically being in the classroom. Students can play educational interactive games where they can come up to a smartboard and use the smartboard pens to draw or write an answer. So the real question is, should I use technology in my classroom? Most definitely. Technology has opened my ideas about new lessons I can teach in my classroom. Technology does not limit me to just use paper and pencil. Students can create online artwork and digital storytelling videos as well. Students can have their own iPads and/or computers at home to read their textbooks from. They can do their homework digitally without saying, "I forgot to turn it in, Miss Russell." Students will digitally submit their homework on a program that I will use. No need to worry about bringing it to school the next day and turning it in the ungraded folder. Technology will provide information to me as a teacher about new and upcoming things. I can be a teacher who learns from my mistakes with technology. I can show my students that learning can be enjoyable by also using technology. Overall, technology is something that every teacher should use, not just me. Students should use technology as a new way of learning, and it should also be a tool for teachers to learn too. This EdTech class has given me a plethora of ideas of how to incorporate technology in my future classroom to meet the developmental needs of my students. Technology lets students explore on their own, where maybe they can say one day, "Hey, technology helped me succeed through school, and maybe it will help my kids succeed too."